All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rukar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect pushing this word in sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. I'm just back with a quick lesson, all right, about the Antichrist, all right. Who is the Antichrist? All right, it's a big misconception. All right, that the Antichrist is this one devilish guy that's gonna come out the middle of the earth, or whatever fable, all right, that has been made up about the Antichrist, the quote unquote Antichrist. But according to the scriptures, all right, the Antichrist is many people. All right, the Antichrist is not one guy, that comes out, and is against who you call God and Jesus Christ, who is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, once again, the Antichrist is many people. All right, like an atheist. All right, an atheist is, really an oxymoron, because your belief is non-belief. But an atheist, all atheists are Antichrist, because they are anti-Messiah. They don't believe in the Messiah. So it's a gang of atheists. That's like a whole religion or whatever, cult type thing. That's one of the many beliefs that's allowed in America, to be an atheist, to believe that there is no God or Lord, that there is no Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, or there's no God or Jesus Christ, what you people call them in America. All right, so all of those people there are Antichrist, and there's many atheists. A Muslim is Antichrist. Any belief outside of the belief and faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai makes you an Antichrist, because you are opposing the true and living power. Right? So that's just, once again, another one of them fables that get made up by Esau or whoever made it up, that is Antichrist fable, man. All right. But I'm gonna start in 1 John 2 and 18. It says, "Little children, it is the last time. And as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time." It says there are many Antichrists, because an Antichrist is simply somebody who is anti-Yahweh Shai, anti the Messiah. You don't believe. You have people who will know that they are Israelites who are Antichrist. You got guys that only believe in the Old Testament. That makes them an Antichrist. It's not some big devilish monster that's going to, once again, that's one of the fables I heard, come out the middle of the earth and just basically start to, like wreck shit, That's false. Because the scriptures tell you itself right here in 1 John that there are many Antichrists, and many being multiple. So the whole Antichrist theory can be simply, cut if you actually read the scriptures. Just like a lot of things and a lot of stigmas that have been put on the Bible, a lot of fables and beliefs, if you just simply read, it's easy to understand if the Lord put His Spirit on you. All right. So it says, as ye have heard many Antichrists, heard that Antichrist shall come, even now there are many Antichrists, because there are many unbelievers amongst Israel. All right. Even, the other nations aren't believers anyway, but they're naturally quote unquote Antichrist. But even amongst our own people, there are a lot of Antichrists. All right. If you believe in Jesus, you're Antichrist. If you believe in anything outside of the true doctrine, you're an Antichrist. All right. But I'm gonna hop to verse 23. It says, "Whosoever denieth the Son, the same hath not the Father. But he that acknowledges the Son hath the Father also." All right. So that's, once again, a difference between a believer and the Antichrist. The acknowledgement and the belief in Yahweh Shai. Anything outside of that makes you an Antichrist. All right. It's not just one person. There are many Antichrists. You know. But I'm gonna have to Matthew 10:32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. All right, those are the believers. And how do you confess? How do you confess Yahweh Shai before men? By pushing the word. The name Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai always get exalted when you pushing the word. You pushing the truth and sincerity. All right. You letting your light shine before men. You letting it be known which side you on. Basically, you're not playing the middle. You're not being neutral. All right. Because though you people who are neutral, you are Antichrist too. You can't be neutral. Can't have a spirit of wanting to please everyone as it pertains to your belief. Well, you know, you can't judge righteously because you got one foot over here and one foot over there. So that will make you an Antichrist also. But those, the believers who truly believe in Yahweh Shai, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and like the scriptures say, confessing him before men. You can't believe in Yahweh Shai and don't nobody know it. You know what I mean? That don't make no sense. You basically don't believe. Right? But it says, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Or the Antichrist. It's not one, you know, person or whatever you visualize an Antichrist as, that the Lord is going to deny before Yahweh. It's many people. 2/3 of the nation of Israel. That's 66.6% of a nation that the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai said is innumerable. Said we are as the sands of the sea. That's a lot of Antichrist. Not to mention Esau, the ultimate Antichrist, you know. But the scriptures say, ye are your father the devil. The will and the lust of your father ye will do. So the Israelites have 2/3 of the nation of Israel have taken on the characteristics of the Antichrist, which is Esau. All right, nation of people, Edomites. They're Antichrist naturally. They can't do good, they can't get right. You know what I'm saying? And you Israelites have taken on their characteristics. This little nigga think I'm about to excuse me, I'm driving. But I'm gonna have to 2 Thessalonians 2:4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he as Yahweh sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. That's the Antichrist. Just the word opposeth by itself should show you that that's non-belief. That's a hatred for the Lord. That's a covet. Esau covets the position of the Heavenly Father. And when I say Esau, I'm talking about a so-called white man. It says he exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. All right, so that's the spirit of an Antichrist, and that's multiple Edomites. And once again, it trickles down to the Israelites, 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right, because now that same spirit that Esau has on him, you have it on you. All right. So I just wanted to make that quick video. In closing, there's many Antichrists. It's not just one person. All right. So I hope that video was edifying. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.